Да? 165 millimeter big feels good. This one should be more comfortable.
Family horse.
Family horse. Welcome. So you decided that you need a new car and you started looking at the Mazda 6 or Mazda Atenza that we have in our case that comes directly from Japan. But what is Mazda Atenza? What is Mazda 6? Mazda 6 is the executive saloon that came from the Japan as a direct reply to the Germans, to our Japanese cars, and as well to the Koreans. The executive saloon Mazda 6 that today is this wonderful color, soul paint, that it's paint under special technique that do provide the car to be 20% brighter, whatever that means. Still, doesn't it look amazing? So welcome it, the Mazda 6. Introducing the 2019 Mazda Atenza or Mazda 6, a sleek and sporty mid-size sedan that's sure to turn heads. With a beautifully crafted interior featuring high-quality materials and an 8-inch infotainment system, the Atenza offers both comfort and convenience. Safety is paramount, and the Atenza delivers with a range of advanced features like blind spot monitoring, lane keeping assist, and adaptive cruise control. But the Atenza isn't just about practicality, it's also joy to drive. With responsible steering and nimble handling, the car is sure to put a smile on your face. The 2019 Mazda Atenza, it's style, performance, and sophistication, all in one incredible package. If you are new to Victorioso Reviews, I do car reviews, 0 to 100 race, some drag race, and lately a lot of messing around. So subscribe and hit the notification bell. The width is 1,840 millimeters, the length of 4,865 millimeters, the height of 1,450 millimeters, and the clearance of 165 millimeters. But the most and the biggest plus of this car, and you'll see by the owner, he is very tall. This car, it's enough space or give enough space for him to get in on the driver's seat. It's impossible not to love this car, especially in this wonderful, colorful red color. Doesn't it look right? It looks amazing, amazing, amazing. This red color that I call it like a cherry one that is painted in a special way. In rest, you have the 19-inch wheels that comes. That's not a standard. They start with the 18. Here you have the 19. Today it's the almost full car or the full spec car, the Mazda Atenza XDL package. If to come in front, come, my friend. If to come in front, let's speak about the style in the front. This is the new Mazda 6. It means it made a total different update from the previous car. And finally, we received what is called aggressiveness. Nice, stylish headlights with the LED lights and daytime running lights. As well, this wonderful big grille that I was telling you in the Mazda CX-3 that is coming as bigger and bigger. Here you have already a big grille that do look organic in this way. You have this front limb, the overall style, like how comes you cannot love such a car? This car does have a cruise control and adaptive cruise control, auto lights, auto rain sensors. Basically, you have the city brakes in case you're driving in the city or not careful enough. This car does really take care of you, especially when it looks stylish and it's comfortable inside. The back side of the car that comes with the parking sensors. In front you have as well the parking sensor, 360 degrees camera, like the back parking camera. You have this LED tailgate like lights. It looks amazing, it looks aggressive. It has this dual pipes, like really, especially the best what you could expect in an executive saloon car. What comes for the driving and what do Mazda means? I could say that the Mazda, as for the driver, feels amazing right away. The steering wheel, the way how you're sitting at the, like in front as a driver. I'm not sure why, but maybe because this car came directly and it was made as a right-hand drive and as well for the right-hand market, and it came directly from Japan. Maybe it looks like in Japan they do know how to make the driver feels good inside while driving. What comes for the boot, trunk, whatever you're saying, in the rear side, it looks still good. You have the option that you do not have to open by the press of the button. So in this case, you just press the button like this and you use your hand to put it up. You have the camera here, the numbers, the lights, basically whatever, enough, more than enough. What comes for the rear, or what comes inside? You have the 480 liters of boot space, almost as in Volkswagen Passat that has 483 liters. But in the same time, you have the same size of the BMW 3 G20. The same 480 liters. In case you put the rear seats down, you have 1635 liters. Basically, plenty of space to transport a lot of things in case you don't have any passengers in the rear. The biggest plus that you have a flat floor, but in the same time you have a boot lid around this, like whenever it's necessary for you to take something from here, you'll use your back to do it. Under the false floor, you have some organizers that basically you have the things in order to fix your tire because you do not have a spare tire. It's just a run flats. The steering wheel can be adjusted by the height and as well by the width. So basically, it doesn't matter which driver is here, you will find your perfect place for the driving. I really like the head-up display that you have here in front of the car, especially it's showing you what you need. The speed, maximum speed that you can drive in the city, because you have a camera here that will read all the signs of the speed limiter, and for the cruise control as well, we'll show you all the data that you need while driving. What comes for the back seats? Again, you have this wonderful classical, or let's put it this way, very qualitative doors. Yes, you have here lever. You need to go very down in order to feel some plastic, but this one as well, it's plastic but looks like aluminum. This one is plastic as an aluminum. You're coming down, this wonderful, stylish. I would say that in case you have an option, go for this one, for this material seats. Especially if you are in a very hot country, you're not gonna feel a big difference between this one or the leather one. But for the comfort, this one should be more comfortable. Plenty of space. It's very deep inside, so basically you'll have support for your legs. Yes, for long runs, does it worth it? Two isofix from here, two isofix from the other side. Under, you have plenty of space for the feet. In our case, I go with my feet under, no problems. You have this wonderful pockets for both seats. Here Mazda did it, or leave it for everyone. You have the lights. You have as well this middle. I call it, oh my gosh. There you go. That looks like this. Yes, you don't have anything to pull it up. You need to put your hands in, but still you have it. Two cup holders that are in. Here you can put your phone in order, so for the kid. As well, in the back you have the USB charging, two USB-A charging points. I'm not sure why they put it like this here. It could be there, but it's here. In rest, if to close this thing, oh my gosh, you have, in rest, if to close this thing, you have the two air vents. Yes, they are not controlled. You don't have the third AC control from here. Still you have the air. And For the size, as I told you before, here I am 185 millimeters, and if to be comfortable, I'm already hitting my head. Yes, I can hit my head. I'm not sure how the owner is driving here when he's in the back with his 193 millimeters, 193 centimeters, but still, you know, you want style, you need to leave something behind. But in case you go like this, in this case, lay down position, it's far more and more space on the top, but you have a big space for the back, so you need a pillow. Mazda, when you're driving, you're feeling it like an expensive executive saloon car. I'm not saying about the materials that are amazing. I like the seats that do help you out to go for long runs and to not feel tired. How I was telling, yeah, the grandmother sofa, it's so good. What comes for the engines? Mazda thing. You have the stick. Basically, even this car costs a lot. Even for the most executive one, still you have the stick. Not sure why, but here you go. The engines, it's very simple. It comes from 2 liter to 2.5 liter, the petrol, that goes from 156 to 190 horsepower and 258 Newton meter torque. What comes for the diesel, you have only one engine. This one that comes, like, it was updated from 2018, and from 176 horsepower you got full 190 horsepower and 490 Newton meter torque. Is it enough? Yeah, you have almost 500 Newton meter torque. Really, the car can drive really fast. What comes for the petrol engine of 2.5 from 2018, it comes with the deactivation option. It means when you're driving your car and cruising along, the car will just deactivate part of the cylinders just to make the fuel efficiency better. If not, it will just work. What comes for the diesel, just be careful. They are good engines, they are very comfortable, they are very quiet compared with other diesel engines, and they will provide you a lot of fuel efficiency. But these engines, especially the 2.2 liters, they do love oil changes. It means do not change the oil every 15 or 18,000. Every 7-8,000 the oil must be changed in case you want to take care of the car. And do not forget about the good diesel. A bad diesel will destroy any car. For this one, it definitely loves a good diesel. The braking system from the Mazda is also good. It has a nice switch. In case you are braking, part of the electrical thing that is coming out from the braking is going back to your battery, that will in the end charge your air conditioning, your lights and everything. Basically, this will improve the fuel economy. Visibility is quite good. You have a very big front windshield. These 8 pillars, they are not so big, and they're more than okay. You could easily check your surroundings in case you need to go anywhere to make a move. The steering wheel, it's light and at the same time it's controllable. You can feel what you're doing. It's on this speed of 55 kilometers per hour, you really feel what your front wheels are doing. The suspension is smoother. It's far more smoother than on BMW G20, and when driving, you do not feel actually all the humps. Okay, you feel them, but you feel them lightly because these seats are also helping you out to smooth. What comes for the front, you have everything what is necessary, whatever you need on day-by-day life. Apart from the style that you have here, it will be lever. Basically, if you need to find some plastic, you need to go here. Everything is very comfortable and every looks expensive, you know, posh. Here it's leather, here it's leather, here under it's plastic, but usually you're not gonna get there. Here it's leather, leather. I do like this style. I do like the stitching that goes from the doors and goes directly on the main dashboard. Everywhere, including even here, they looks very good. The seats in which I'm sitting right now, they're amazing. I was tell you that it'll be like the granny seats, and this is considered as a compliment because after our cars, this car and these seats are really comfortable. For the long run and for the long trips, no worries, no problems at all. You have the start-stop button. You have this instrumental cluster. You have on the right side an electronic display of whatever it's happening with the car and how many kilometers you drove, and you still have. You have the air conditioning in the front end that looks expensive. At least I do like the way how they did it. Like here it's electronically, here it's the buttons, like all-time buttons, and you have as well the DVD player. I'm not sure why we need it already, but still you have it. Under there's a place in order to put your phone, the gearbox, the multimedia.
There is some noise inside, but it's maybe because, yeah, it's coming from the wheel arches, supposedly, but it's not so bad. It's not necessary for me to scream. It's not necessary for me to, I don't know, speak very loud. I could speak even like this, and you're gonna hear me. Do you hear me now?
Of course.
So yeah, really. So it's really nice. In rest, it drives cool, smooth, comfy. I like the car. It's a really nice car. Mazda is making, as I was telling you in the CX-3, Mazda starting to make good cars. Let's say fun cars, especially that you could enjoy it, not just drive it from A to B.
Yeah, and as well, two cup holders that are built like this. From one side it looks okay. You take a bottle of 0.5, you put it inside. It's enough, but it will go everywhere, even if it has this protection there. In the door bins, you have enough space for the 1, 2, yes, at least 3 bottles of 0.5 liters. For the armrest, it's kind of small and big at the same time. It's very deep, but is not wide at all. It has the the SD card here. You have the 12 volts socket charger. You have as well the 2 USB-A and AUX port for the, I don't know, MP3 player in case you have one. For the glove box, it's like this. It's not the biggest, but at the same time it's not the smallest. As you can see, the A4 documents, they could fit easy here. Another thing for the Mazda is the start stop, and let's see and turn on the multimedia. As you can see, the multimedia is here, but it looks like it's from 2010 year, especially because you have this kind of bad camera. You see, yes, it turns around, but camera, it's kind of quality bad. It could be for 2019, it could have a better one, and even the 360 degrees camera, but still, it's nice that you have it, so it's far more easy to park wherever you're going. You have a sunglasses place, looks good, the light, simple light, and as well the sun visors, that it's really feels good. In rest, what comes for this car, air conditioning, it's going strong, everything feels posh, everything feels expensive. Like Mazda did a great job for such a car. You really feel good. Right now we're with the owner. the owner will help us to understand better his car, the Mazda 6, or how's it called, Mazda Atenza, that came directly from Japan. So welcome Igor, or Igor, depends how you're saying.
Hello.
Let's start with the first question in our case. How long do you own it, and have you really learned everything about it? Do you know everything about it?
I own this Mazda for 1 year and I think 3 months. I hope that I know everything about this car, and I don't want to know something more. Because sometimes when you know something more,
It could be problematic.
yes.
So, before buying this car, what car was you driving?
Peugeot 508.
508.
Yes.
Basic.
State.
And after that, you bought this car.
And after that, I bought this car.
So basically, all your life, you drove German cars. The last one was a French car. Life.
European car.
European car. So this is the first truly Japanese car.
Yes.
So, can you tell me, compared with the other European cars, like, what are the 3, let's say, maybe good points and 3 bad points that this car have? Or 1
Good,
point?
okay, good points.
Yes.
I trust this car.
Uh-huh.
I really trust this car. I like it. And after Mazda, I start to think about Japanese car a little bit better.
Uh-huh.
Well, not good points. When you drive the car,
Yes.
everything you can touch
Yes.
is great. Here is great, absolutely
Yes.
great. I like it. But sometimes, for example, in your food zone,
Yes.
there are no covers, and you can see some wires, mechanical things.
Ah, really?
So yeah. So I don't like this. For example, in the trunk,
Yes.
you can see.
Yes, I saw it actually, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. You see wires, speakers.
Yes,
and
that
so
shouldn't
on.
be
So
there.
it shouldn't be. So in the European cars, it's impossible. In regular, not cheap.
I agree.
Just,
agree.
For example,
The standard one, like the
Yes.
normal people, yeah, understand.
this car is. I think it has a sport suspension.
Yes.
That's why it's hard.
It's not so hard as the G20. You'll have a ride, you understand what to say.
Peugeot, it is hard.
It's hard. Oh yeah, actually Peugeot, they know how to do...
It's amazing. It was amazing. I think it one of the best suspension I have ever drive.
That's cool. One thing in this car, let's say, that you could not live without it.
It's a trunk.
Trunk.
Trunk. Yeah.
Actually, I forgot about it. If you had the chance to buy this type saloon, even if I like saloons more, or an estate Mazda 6, which one will you do?
I want Mazda wagon
Mazda
because it's four-wheel drive. Because it's possible to have sunroof in the
understand.
wagon. But my wife, she likes
Saloon.
saloons.
She'll not accept the wagon.
Yeah. My car,
Yes.
after Octavia RS, it's family horse.
Family horse. But do they give you everything what for a family horse is required? Like it's
Yes.
comfort, economy. What, by the way, what's the economy of the car, for example, right now? Around
we
7?
We can, I think yes, because I combine city, mountains, highway. It's approximately 7, maybe 7.8.
So
I think it's 7.8 liters per 100 kilometers diesel.
for 2.2 liter diesel, it's engine. It's not big. It's kind of not big. It's okay. It's totally okay. If, let's say, someone is looking at this car, or someone is looking to the same car, this or Mazda 6 or Mazda Atenza in their country, etc., depending what they have there, should they take a look at it? Like, should they shortlist it, like to go and to sit in it, to touch it and to drive it, or even buy it? And why?
It's a very valuable car because it costs not a lot of money for this volume inside, for this body, for how does it looks. It looks amazing, it feels amazing, and for that money I think it's one of the best choices on the market.
With these thoughts, we thank Igor for being today with us, for giving us the car for the review, for taking time in answering to our questions. Hopefully he'll not be very he'll love us till the end. And we say bye bye and see you in the next video. And yeah, do not forget, in case you have such a car in your country, go check it, go see it. Who knows, maybe you'll end up buying one, the same car. Bye bye.
Bye.